Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV. And before I introduce you to our guest today, who's hailing from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? We outside. Make sure you hit that big red button that says subscribe under whatever screen you watching this on. And hopefully it's a TV screen because they watching Cut Different TV. So some might say it's perfect timing that we got Timing EK in the building. You know what I'm saying? But he making some music for the ladies. He vibing. He got some projects out that he's working on. You feel me? Tell us a little bit more about what you got in the tuck, bruh.
Now that phrase right there was tough. But what I got in the tuck, right? I got this tape that's about to come out. I've been releasing only singles, but I'm about to step into my new era, my fun era. It's called the Brace Tape. I like 7 songs for y'all.
Okay. So before we even get into the catalog, we jumped right into it, but tell us a little bit about your upbringing. You're from Brooklyn, obviously. What got you into wanting to make music and wanting to vibe out?
Honestly, I love making music, right? I feel like I make music and I tell a story while making music, but recently, like, it's been my family. Like, I feel like I gotta help my family, and they pushing me, even though they don't like the fact that I'm like doing music a little bit, but they're pushing me because of the state that they're currently in. That makes sense.
They don't like it just because of what? Because of what you talking about, or because it's like a non-traditional, like?
Nah, they just, you know how, like, I'm Haitian, so
Okay.
it's always yo, where your backup plan at? Nah, I don't know. Where you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from North Carolina.
I don't know if you could, like, relate with that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most parents, you know what I'm saying? If you're blessed, you feel me, with the good influences and good and a family, they want the best for you. I think a lot of times music is like it's a gamble. It's a lottery at the end of the day. So the backup plan is one thing, but I think also like plan B being plan A is sometimes
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
the most valuable shit you can have. You feel me?
I'm heavy on that. Like, I really don't want to do nothing else but music. So people telling me they got a backup plan is kind of crazy because I understand where they coming from, but it's just like, nah, I want to do music. Like,
they don't really want it for real.
It's the point of living if I don't get to do what I want.
That's facts. I mean, shit. As far as we know, you only get one. So when did you? I mean, you're a young bull. I mean, when did you start making music? And you said that that's all you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So when does that switch kind of click in your mind? Like, damn, let me lock in on this, to the point where your family is like, yo, this is really what you want?
You know, when I was like in elementary, mind you, I'm from Haiti. Like, I was born in Haiti, right? I came here when I was like 5, and like ever since I came here, I was so inspired by Michael Jackson. I used to be in my dad's basement, just basically trying to imitate him. So I always like had the urge to go that route. But I also love singing, so I was singing my whole life. I went to church. I was just trying to join the choir and stuff. I was in the youth choir, and then recently, I started taking it serious. But I was always a singer. But when I professionally started making music was like a year ago, and that was because I was writing frequently, and every time I had a story in my head, and if it's about a female, I write it down, and it makes me feel better when it makes me feel better when I gone through something and I put it down on like paper or my notes, and then get in the booth. I just feel like I'm reliving that situation. For an example, if I got a song towards a certain ex, right, and I'm in the booth and I'm recording that song, like, I just feel like I'm in the moment and I'm really mad. Or if I'm sad and I'm really sad, like, it expresses something. It's like a way of coping, if that makes sense. But that's what I like about it.
Fire. And then so being where you are in your current stage of life and pursuing the artistry, right? And like understanding that it's about building the image. It's about waking up as this person and being this character. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, artists are characters. You're human, you're a real person, but you're playing a role.
Yeah.
What have you had to change in life, or have you had to make different moves? Or you mentioned dealing with shorties or people that you're in relationships with. Do you move any differently now that you're building this brand as an artist?
I do. I don't know if it's a good thing though. I just been finding it like very hard to. I look at females a little differently, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Like me trying to pursue this music thing, kind of. I feel like I'm not living a normal life anymore, and the females that be in my life, I don't be knowing what to do with them because I just think they're there because of what I got going on. If that makes sense, right? But repeat the question one more time.
Nah, I mean, really, I mean, you kind of answered it, but
Okay.
in regards to you being an artist, are you moving any differently?
Yeah.
Or you picking up on the idea that, hey, maybe these people are only around because I'm doing what I'm doing. How does that make you change versus what you might have been doing before?
I mean, I feel like I had to change. Like, you can't just stay the same. But if I was in like doing the music thing, how I would be asking, how I would be probably acting before would probably just be going to school. I don't know, like these kids just be doing like kids stuff, and I feel like I just be
At the stew?
yeah, like I don't know, like
Nah.
I think I okay,
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, shit, you doing something different. And, there's people, I mean, obviously when you're younger, it's either sports, it's streets, or it's whatever other hobbies you have. You feel me?
Yeah.
And for you, it's music. And music is one of those things where, like, when you become big in music, you become a celebrity, right? You become famous or whatever the situation is. Athletes, you could be one of the best athletes in the world, but you might not necessarily have that notoriety. You get notoriety, but you might not necessarily be a celebrity. There's only a handful of like famous athletes that we can name off the top of our head in each sport. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I think that affects the way that people move around you because especially in New York, because it's regular to be around somebody and then they blow up and then now it's like, oh, that person's from my block. That person's from my bro. That person's from my hood. So I think that probably affects.
I got a question for you though. How do you think an artist is supposed to move at my age? Cause I kind of like I don't want to say I'm lost, but it's just like I know I'm not like everybody else. Cause as you said, like everybody is either basketball, gangbanger, or like I don't know. But
How do I think that you should move?
like, how do you think an artist is supposed to move at my age? Like
How old are you?
17.
Exactly. 17? Fire. Well, shit. I think one, you just got to understand, like, one, what industry you're going into. You got to study the industry. You got to understand that you already understand that people are going to be around just because of what you're doing, right? There's going to be also people around that are around you because they love you and they support you and they want to, add value and be a part of what you got going on. So discernment is key because you got to be able to tell the difference between somebody that's just around for the benefit or somebody that's around to help you grow. That's a big part of it. And then also I think you have to understand who you are as an artist, what you represent, what your message is, and adapt that. You know what I'm saying? Or adapt to that ideology and that lifestyle. And every time you go outside and every time you move with this music that's in the air that you're putting out, you got to match that energy. And so you just got to live, try to keep it as authentic as possible. That's what I'd say. But just focus on being you authentically. Don't let the music or don't let, what's going on in the culture affect how you're moving. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, be you at the end of the day. That's what I'd say.
Thank you.
That's what people fuck with. Type shit.
Sorry.
But shit, man. Anyways, so you got the brace tape, you feel me, that you're working on right now. Is that because you have braces?
I mean, fake, yeah.
Okay. Or I thought it might be like brace for like impact, like you bursting onto the scene like the first project.
Whoever else got braces gonna be able to relate to this. I feel like I'm thinking I should make never mind. But nah, it is because I got braces. It makes sense.
I feel that. Is that why you wear the mask? Because you be trying to cover up the braces, or what? Where'd the mask come from? COVID, obviously.
Nah, whoever got the mask is me.
Okay.
Like if you wanna look like me for Halloween, put on a mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire. That's what's up. So is that just like a piece of the brand where you were just like, shit, you know what? Like, I'm gonna just do some different shit.
Nah, this is definitely different.
Okay. I rock with it. So what is to walk us through okay, so you got Brace Tape that you working on. You got another, you mentioned that you make music about your exes too and about previous situations. So tell us a little bit about sonically, like what we as the listeners can expect from the Brace Tape. And then also maybe walk us through a little bit more of the catalog. Like tell us a little bit more about this other music you're working on.
He said tell you about
The Brace
music.
Tape first.
Okay. Brace face turd. Brace face first. Nah, I'm just thinking like I'm still building it, right? I'm still like on my story trying to ask, you know, the supporters what they want in the song. Probably gonna end up giving like sneak peeks to be like, yo, you want this in the Brace Tape? Because you got to give them what they want, right? So I'm still building it up. I don't really know exactly how. I just know it's gonna be 7 songs, cause that's a lucky number for me. And
That's my favorite number as well.
favorite number?
7.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You should definitely listen to the Brace Tape.
I will.
All right, but what was the next question?
Shit. As far as there was you said something earlier off camera that you were dedicated something to a lady in your life. I believe her name was Katrina or something. What the hell is going on with Katrina?
See,
Tell us a little bit more about that.
like, Katrina, you know, I think I'm gonna clarify Katrina today. Like, so Katrina is really like you got a Katrina in your life. Like, I feel like
Everybody
has
got a Katrina
in their
type
life,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Right? And then in one of my songs, like I love Katrina. So there's a whole story behind this. It's like it's 2 girls. It's Honesty, right? And then there's Katrina.
Mm.
And then Tryna Be, the song that I produced that I had put out, Tryna Be, which is you know who Giveon is?
Yeah, for sure.
I fuck with Giveon, right?
Yeah, he's fire.
I fuck with Giveon. Do you know
Yeah.
that one song, Tryna Be? All that I can be for you. You know, with me it's hard because it's lonely. Honesty. I told them I'm in love with you, but they're okay with being number 2.
Okay.
You know that song?
I think I've heard those bars.
Word. Well, I listened to that song and I felt deep connection to the song. Like I feel like I could relate to each and every word he was saying. So I kind of like got a song that's called Tryna Be too. And the way I said it was, I'm trying to be all that I can be for you, provide for you, I'll ride for you, just let me be a part of you. Honesty, that's the second girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying honesty. I told him I'm in love with you, provide for you, I'll ride for you, just let me be a part of you. But they're okay with being number 2. That's Katrina.
Mm.
That's the story right there. But
Interesting.
Katrina is really everybody. Like, what a Katrina's at? You go to the party, what a Katrina's at?
So you just kind of giving a name to the vibe.
Yeah,
So Katrina's more so the vibe,
basically.
and then Honesty is the main, or the like the one that you
Yeah.
know. Honesty is the one that you know you need in your life, but the Katrina is the one that's
like,
just like
damn.
short time, like good time, not a
Hell
long
yeah.
time type shit.
Hell yeah, hell
I feel that. That's fire, bro.
Hell
Word. So from a standpoint of like understanding these out, like how much time do you spend thinking about like, damn, I'm about to put out this record or I'm about to put out this music? Like, how much time do you put into thinking through the themes of your music?
See, thing is, I could make something in 30 minutes. I could freestyle. I could make something in one day, but I actually wanna, like, I remember for my next couple of songs,
Mm-hmm.
what I wanna do is I wanna write one bar, right? Probably write 4 bars, but then the next day I go over that again, and I probably end up changing it. Like I don't want to just write. I'm not trying to rush the process at all. I'm gonna take my time with it
Mm.
and see what comes out. But what I mean is, for one song, I'll probably take a whole week for it now
That's good.
to see, like, to make sure everything makes sense.
Yeah. So do you write all your own stuff? Do you punch in? Like
Hell
it's
yeah.
based on which one?
I write all my own
That's
stuff.
fire, bro. So and like punch, how do you feel about like punching culture and like people booking time in the studio, going in, hearing some beats, and then just like going in the studio and basically freestyling? And they say that they're just going fully off emotion. Do you feel like you can get the impact and really achieve the message that you want to get across by recording that way?
Nah, if I got a big story to tell, I wouldn't want to record it that way. Like I do love doing creative sessions, but that's just to create like something new. But if I got a story to tell, I want to take my time with that story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I do go in the studio. My son Los, shout out Los. He's like the best engineer in town, and he's also a producer. So we really sit down, and he creates a beat while I create the lyrics. Take like an hour, and we have a finished product.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Like, so yeah, I do basically do that. I don't like doing that. Like,
But you do it from scratch.
Yeah, from scratch.
Yeah.
We start with the cadence. We start with the BPM. We start with the harmonizing. Or if I even come with the lyrics, and I'm like, I need a beat for this. You know, we just start working.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like starting from scratch.
Word.
Something new.
That's fire, bro. And so, you know, when we have, first off, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I think, is this your first
Facts.
interview?
Basically. It
Type
is.
shit, right?
It is.
So we got Tommy EK's first interview, basically, like he said in his own words.
Do I look nervous?
Nah, you vibing.
Word.
You vibing.
I'm nervous as
All
fuck.
right, you tapped in, bro. You good. Ain't nothing to be nervous about.
Word.
We about to find out if you cut different, though.
I'm cut.
You feel me? But before we find out if Tom and EK is cut different, man, make sure y'all hit that big red button that says subscribe under whatever screen you watching this on. And we ask everybody this time, man.
Yeah, subscribe.
Oh, hell yeah. Appreciate you. The double down, the ad lib.
Facts. And if you watching this because of me, subscribe to their channel too.
Hell yeah. Fact. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Because some motherfuckers probably watching this like, who the hell is this nigga interviewing Tommy? You feel me? Now it's Cut Different TV. We vibing. We based in Brooklyn. Come rock with us. But we ask everybody, man, what makes you cut different, Tommy?
Everything makes me cut different. Like my life experiences. Basically, that's that question, right? I think that question is basically asking me what makes me different from everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody is actually different because nobody has the same life experiences. Nobody has the same personality. Nobody has the same goals. Nobody has the same beliefs. And nobody definitely had the same talents. And that's what makes me cut different.
That's fire. I rock with that. Let that sink in for a second. That shit was smooth. I like that.
Let that sink in.
You know what I love, man? Every time we ask somebody what makes them cut different, everybody has some different shit to say.
Word?
Yeah. And but at the beginning though, it was kind of just like, yo, like I am me, like I'm me. That's what makes me cut different. And I feel like some people say the same shit in different ways. But I like how you just said that. Everybody is different, man. It's just, I think, understanding their differences, like understanding their talents and understanding their unique personality traits to where they can verbalize, hey, like, I know this about myself. Here's what makes me different.
Yes.
In a world where everybody has shit that makes them unique. So I like how you just broke that down. That was fire.
Appreciate that.
Definitely, bro. But shit, man, before we get out of here, bro, like anything that you want to tell the people that are tuned in for you, anything that you got upcoming aside from these 2 projects you're working on?
I appreciate you. You guys are not fans. You guys are supporters. And I hope y'all continue supporting me because I can't go nowhere without y'all. That's it.
Fire. Where can they find you at if they're seeing you for the first time?
All platforms. I go by TIMING space EK. Timing EK on all platforms. Instagram, TikTok, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, everything the same name. I'm making it easy for them.
Fire. I rock with that, man. Perfect timing, man. We got Tommy EK in the building. Shout out my boy Nice for bringing them through. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we outside. I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Cut Different TV. All platforms at Cut Different TV if you've seen us on YouTube. This interview will be on YouTube. You feel me? And shit, make sure you subscribe. We got a lot of beautiful content on the way. And stay tuned for Thomas' journey. He got brace tape on the way. And if you want to learn about Katrina and honesty and the polarities between the two, make sure to tap in with bro. Because you obviously ahead of your time. You know what I'm saying? And you got a really good understanding. So I'm rocking with it, bro. But blessings. Until next time, man. It's your boy Sebastian Ryder. I'm here with the one and only
Tommy.
And we outside, man. Until next time. Peace.
Safety.